talked about how he's felt like a coward his whole life, correct?
And this ain't to...
He's referring to Will Smith,
I would definitely probably send it. With no return address. Don't do this. Now, you gotta be coming from the right place. You can't be doing it trying to trigger nobody or think it's gonna be, or it's gonna maybe reunite some stuff, because right now you're focusing on yourself. You're trying to heal yourself, and you can learn how to properly. I know this about men, and a lot of women, especially in the black community, is we don't truly know how to receive and accept love the right way. We think about stuff like this. We think if a man, and we're gonna be hitting on Will Smith on here, okay, and Jada Pickett, because we think if a man, I'm just speaking from a female point of view, if a man, a lot of women think if a man pop them upside the head, they think that's love. Or if they think that somehow that they handle a situation how Will Smith handled it, like by putting their hands on somebody, they think oh, he loved me, or she loved. That man was scared to get up there and hit that man like that, to be all the way 100. And not only that, Will Smith said himself, and listen to what I'm saying, this is gonna be a key point. Will Smith said in his book, it's called Will, he said he felt like a coward.
Phenomenal book. It sold well over 1 million copies. He talks about how he's felt like a coward his whole life, correct?
And this ain't to judge him. This is he said that to help the millions of other people out here who need help growing. Okay? Will Smith said he felt like a coward because he was not able to protect his mom as a kid. So you gotta realize he's still dealing with that hurt. So that caused him, that triggered him. Because now he felt like he had to go protect the woman that he loved. You see what I'm saying? Because it was done on a public scale. So by her, you know, whatever she said to him or whatever, it triggered him. And he felt like, this is my chance to be a man, even though it was the opposite, bro. But he went up there and hit that man like that instead of having a conversation. But it's okay, because we're all here to learn. Ain't none of us perfect. We already discussed what Will was supposed to do. Will was supposed to tell that man, if anything, walk up there and be like, hey, bro, my wife got a hair condition. You know, this ain't really cool, you know. That type of thing. Talk to him afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Especially since you know he's a comic and you know the situation and where y'all was at. But it got the best of him, and he's human. Take a look at some of these photos, and this is only a handful. I want you to look at a common theme through celebrities, but also put this on your own personal life. Like I said, this will take you to be a little real and honest with yourself, and it's okay. Don't put everybody in your business when you're working on yourself. What I want you to do is take about 90 days and just privately work on these few tips and things I give you as you're working on yourself, okay? And then people will notice the change. But take a look at this, at the common themes. Here go Lil Bow Wow and his dad, okay? I want to see if you see something on your own, okay? Here go the boy and his dad, the little rapper that, you know, he sing the Cowboy song, okay? Here go the Wayans brother and his son, right? Okay? Here go Kurt Franklin and his son. Okay? Alright. Let's see what else. Okay, here go Will Smith and his son. And that's just a handful. I got plenty of more. I think we got Shaq and his son. Now, a lot of people will think that this is talking about sexuality. Like I said, I'm not referring to sexuality. I'm more so talking about the flamboyantness of these kids and children and stuff like that. They come from a heartbroken. They come from a parent that was not, or a man that was not raised. I don't want to say properly, but you know what I mean. Not raised. The theme here, y'all, is that a lot of these men I'm showing you came from kind of like broken homes and broken backgrounds. It don't make their parents bad, and that's why I want to choose my words carefully and not be like they came from a bad person, you know, because clearly we all know children don't come with manuals, and especially in certain communities, our parents just didn't have the luxury of being raised the right way themselves based on the community and where the community came from. You know, from poverty and slavery, and it all goes back to stealing from that, and them just not having the tools to have what they need to properly just raise a man and allow the man to be secure in his own body, just who he is. Once again, I'm not speaking on these people's sexuality. I'm speaking on the flamboyantness. Their child being a reflection of their insecurities and who they couldn't be. Their child being a reflection of who they couldn't be as a child. You see what I'm saying? It's a reflection of their insecurities, and they overreact to certain things, and they wear these personas, and it's okay because we're learning, okay? And so, but I want to kind of give you an example and let you see what I mean from that. You can get triggered by that if you haven't healed, and what that do, that forces you to go on and to raise your son like that. And here go a prime example.
I
I want to make another point. You know, Jaden Smith comment was his son was like, that's how we do it. Okay, now I'm just saying, see, stuff like that, you spanking the ball in the end zone as if your father was right in what he did. Now, how you know Chris Rock ain't got folks? There's people out here that love Chris Rock. Chris Rock got folks that love him. Now, what if Will got family and kids or whatever, they out here doing stuff and got careers? What if somebody walked up and put their hands on one of your family members? Because there's people out here crazy like that.
And then they create that fake tough guy image in his son. But see, little do his son know, you don't know the street like that. You don't know that you can cause a problem like that. Like old boy just said. You see what I'm saying? Because now you got masked people raising masked people, raising masked people, and ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why we're healing. Okay? So everybody can just be themselves and don't feel like they have to go out their way to prove a point. And now you leading by example for your son. But little do you know, if your son do that, you might be the reason he get killed. You know what I'm saying? Because he think that's okay now. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. I'm out. This got like 30 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to do this over the next 3 nights. Join me tomorrow and Friday to finish this on up. I'm going to try to get 15 minutes tomorrow and 15 minutes on Friday. I respect y'all and y'all time. I hate to have a cliffhanger like this, but, you know, I already know how my attention span is. I don't know about yours. But, yeah, love him and then you. Deuces. Remember, work on being just who you are. Little by little, step by step. Start with something small. Maybe not being so rough on your child. Start by not being so rough on you. Tomorrow, and also Friday, to finish the rest of this topic. Didn't want to make it too long. Hate to keep... Okay. Love him and then you. Deuces.